It's just so smooth. You know what you're here for, clean canvas, because I will be testing the hottest, the newest luxury makeup releases. If you have watched my latest vlog, you know what I'm talking about. And by the way, if you watch it, thank you so, so much. It's literally a glimpse of what happened in December, why I couldn't do Vlogmas, and why I just decided to spend quality time with my family, focus on projects that I have on my real life job, and I just feel so beyond blessed to the family that I have. My heart bursts in happiness and joy, and I wish that every day in 2024 was like that. So amazing, so, so, so special. So if you haven't watched that vlog yet, I will highly suggest you to do so. It's a mini vlog. It's not that long. It's not an hour long. It's not even half hour long. It's less than that. But anyhow, friends, here to what you came for. Testing the hottest, the newest luxury makeup releases. So La Prairie, they have reformulated the Skin Caviar Essence in foundation. So we're going to give it a go. Also, Tom Ford just came out with what you can call the Lunar New Year, also like a slash Valentine's Day collection. So I went ahead and picked up the blush, also the new My Mini Dream Glow Blush palette from Natasha Denona, her new My Mini Dream palette, Makeup by Mario lipsticks. Also from Hermes, I went ahead and picked up the mascara in brown. I picked up 4 shades of the new Hourglass lip liners and many other products. And I know you're waiting for the review of these babies right here. These are another sneak peek. I already gave you a sneak peek on the blog, but these are basically the eyeshadow palettes from the spring collection. This one is Rivage. I will be making a full-on review here on my YouTube channel with both of the eyeshadow palettes. Also, I got 88 Coral Treasure. Super beautiful, super spring, super pretty. So we're going to be going over these on a separate video. So if you haven't done so yet, I will highly suggest you then to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you're wondering when will this collection launch, we don't have a date just yet, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty soon. And rest assured, I will let you know as soon as that happens here on my YouTube community tab, as well as on my Instagram and TikTok. The reason why I'm not reviewing it right away, although I can be the first one to review this collection, I know I have that opportunity and I know I may be missing it. Why I'm waiting so long is because I feel so bad, because every time that I review a collection that is not yet launched, say here in US, but it has been launched in Europe or Japan or wherever is the case, then people that are in United States or in another country is like, where can I find it? Where do you get it? And it's like, okay, but if you want to see it no matter what, so you can prepare to know whether you want to purchase it or not, you let me know. Okay, friends, let's start right here with first La Prairie Skincare Essence in Foundation. It is made in Italy. It comes in this beautiful box. I went ahead and got it in the shade Honey Beige NW30. To be honest with you, friends, this is the very first time I will be trying this foundation, so I don't have a point of reference on the previous one, although I know it was very light coverage. This one, it says that it's light coverage, but yet it's a little bit buildable. It comes in this beautiful case. It's more of a cushion foundation, but the packaging is a little bit bigger than the typical to-go, shouldn't say to-go, but you know what I mean. The cushion foundations, usually they are not that big. This is a little bit bigger. It comes with a little sponge. When you open it up, there you have it. There's the mesh. You will need to kind of like press it to release the product. And you also get a refill, which I shouldn't say is a bonus, is a plus. But sometimes when we see these cushion foundations, say from La Prairie or Clé de Peau or other brands, the price may seem higher, but usually you get a refill. So it's kind of like 2-in-1. So if say a foundation is already in the $100, you're getting 2-in-1 kind of a thing. Let's just open it up. There's a little release button right here, and there is a mirror too. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. Welcome to all of you, my friends. We are now 27,000 subscribers. Can you believe that? So welcome to all those new subscribers. Thank you for the opportunity. Oh, look at that. It looks like a little paw or a little flower or some something like that. But anyhow, you just need to keep pressing like 3 times at least to release the product. I'm just so happy you're all here. What I wanted to say is that I film in natural light with a 4K camera. And let's just press. There is not really a scent to it. And if you're not familiar with La Prairie, is made in Switzerland. Also, the main ingredient of this foundation, it is what they call a skincare ingredient, which is basically caviar water. Very, very fancy. I'm happy that I got the right shade. Maybe a little, not super warm, but a little bit warmer than my skin tone, but that's okay because it will blend and it will cover the redness that I have on my face. I don't know why I have so much redness lately, but I'm actually, if you're wondering, I only have my skincare, which I apply early morning. I also did my current body lead mask too, to kind of help with the redness and just that dullness that sometimes stress can cause. One of my goals this year is to be able to manage the stress a little better. And also, I want to make sure that I'm using all my skincare tools this year. Okay, it does have what I would say more of like, not really light to medium coverage. And I love cushion foundations. They always give such a natural finish. It's super lightweight. And you know what? If anything, reminds me a lot to the cushion foundation from Chantecaille. The one that comes with the silver packaging that there's a little elephant on the outside. I think it's the Perfect Lure cushion foundation. I don't remember. The only one that Chantecaille has. So it kind of reminds me to that a lot. Super thin, lightweight. You cannot feel it on the skin. I literally feel like I have applied nothing. Just my skin is now even. And also on these type of reviews, stay tuned because I will let you know how the foundation wears, what I feel about this foundation and all the products in general, both on a pinned comment as well as in other videos as we move along. And by the magic of editing, I have already applied my concealer, also brows. All those details will be on the description box below. Now let's go for blush. Tom Ford Love Scene, and this blush is made in Italy. This is technically not a new formula. This is their typical pressed formula, the one that looks kind of like a waffle in the middle. The shade is super beautiful, very wearable. This is like stunning shade. It does have a little bit of a warmth to it, have a little bit of peach and a little bit of pink on it too. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. A shade for all year round. Now I'm going to be using a Chanel number 019 brush and I'm going to apply it right on the center of the cheeks. The brush picked up really well. To pick up this type of blush from Tom Ford, you need a denser kind of brush to, look at that, immediate payoff. The shade is super pretty. So beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. You know what? Before I go into this cheek, I have the other blush from Natasha Denona, my Mini Dream Glow Blush. So long. Oh my gosh. Let's just swatch it. So you have a deeper shade, which really doesn't look that deep in the pan. Then you have a middle shade, which is more of like a nudie kind of tone. And then you have your highlighter. Is it gimmicky? Maybe. Just gonna apply it. Oh, it does have pigment. Look at that. The difference. The one from Natasha Denona leans a little bit more pink in tone, but yet neutral. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Okay. Let's see. I mean, like, I can use shadow brushes to get into each of these blushes, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with this brush, and I'm just going to tap in the blush side. Okay, definitely this one leans a little bit more pinky. And I don't have any bronzer right now because I really want you to see the shades of the blushes. I know with the sunlight hitting on you, but you can tell this one is more pink, really nice and blurring, and this one it's just a dash warmer in tone. Also the one from Tom Ford, it does have a slight sheen which looks so natural, while the one from Natasha Denona, if you just use these two over here, they are more of like a soft matte. This one does have a little bit of a radiance, and when I say radiance, there's no shimmer, there's no like glitter or particles of sorts, and both of them are really blurring, but I feel like the one from Tom Ford it's way more natural than the one from Natasha Denona. Now let's go for the highlighter. Okay, it's a very nice soft highlighter, borderline luminizer, because as you can tell it doesn't carry a lot of pigment, so I'm sure this will complement many skin tones. It's not dark, and like I said, it doesn't have a base kind of pigment. Very pretty, and if you want a very natural youthful finish kind of blush, then go with the one by Tom Ford. If you want something a little bit more demi matte and you get the bonus of the highlighter, then go with the one by Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona, My Mini Dream Palette, which to me looks more of an extension of the I Need a Nude Eyeshadow palette. Not really much of my dream palette. My dream palette leans more mauve and cranberry in tone, but hey, you know, that's okay. I really love Natasha Denona formulation, so I have high expectations. These 4 shades are all new shades, and the only repeated shade is this one here, which is called Nurture. So I'm very happy about that because she's giving us something new and not too many repetitions. Okay, definitely with this eyeshadow, but look at that shade. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I mean, all of them are pretty, but this shade in particular is like chef's kiss. You can definitely achieve many looks right here. I mean, like wearable daytime look, this shade liner here, and just giving you ideas right away because, you know, we can spend here all day. Smoky eye look, either matte with these shades or, you know, dress it up with this shade or even this shade. I mean, you can do, there's so many combinations that you can do right here. I will use all the eyeshadows today just so I can see if the formulation is up to par with what we know from Natasha Denona. I'm gonna go with this Hermes blender brush. I know it appeared on my worst of 2023. I have it, so I need to use it. I said that is like acupuncture for your eyes because it's so prickly, but I have watched it a couple other times, so let's see if it gets better and better. First with the lightest matte shade, and I'm taking it above the crease. Okay, no fallout. A little bit of kickback on the palette, but that's it. Great payoff and even pigment. Sonia G Classic Crease. There's a lot of kickback on this particular shade. Nothing that bothers me, but make sure you tap your brush. I'm taking it on the outer third. Wow, I love the shade. What a beauty. You know, having these concise eyeshadow palettes, it's so important, not only for those minimalistics, but just to grab and go and no fuss kind of situation. Sonia G Mini Booster, going to the deepest shade, and I'm taking it on the outer third and also part of my lash line. Okay, so far I'm really loving how these shades, they blend pretty much by themselves, no effort to do. They look airbrush, no fallout. I mean, call Natasha to do these kind of formulas. I'm dying to try this shade all over my lid, so I'm gonna just use my finger. It is a gorgeous rosy taupey champagne tone. I don't know if the description makes sense, but trust me, it's gorgeous. Super smooth, not your typical metallic kind of shade, more of like a wet eyeshadow that just have a lot of emollient, so it just blends within the skin and it creates kind of this blurring kind of effect. Going to this shade in the middle, and I'm just going to tap it right on the center of the eyelid. creating kind of like a halo effect just to open up my eye just a little bit more. Doing the same on this side. Love the sophistication of this shade. It is understated yet impactful. And then again, I'm going with this shade and just tap it right on the center. BK Beauty 204 brush. I was gonna be like, the mirror. This is the only thing that I will say with Natasha Denona. I wish she had a mirror on her mini palettes. Not a necessity, but something that it will be a bonus, a plus. Just taking this shade on my lower lash line. Sonia G Worker Pro. I'm going to that mid brown nude tone and also dusting it my lower lash line. Sonia G Flat Definer into the deepest shade. And I'm taking this shade and applying it on the outer third of my lower lash line. Now I'm taking this same deep shade and I'm just going to take it on my upper lash line and use it as a liner. You can definitely use a kohl eyeliner or any eyeliner for this matter and just set it with this shade. Oh, finally, sun is giving me a chance. It was so bright. I applied just some eyeliner on my waterline, and now for mascara, you know how much I have been loving this Hermes mascara, and so much so that I picked it up in the brown shade, which is O2 Brume Bistre. Gorgeous orange box. Voila! This mascara comes in so many different shades. If you have a couple, the way to locate, the shade that you want on the back, you have a sticker that says the name of the shade, but it's color coded. So the black, it's a black sticker, the brown is a brown sticker, and whatnot. Love this mascara. And to me, this seems to be the perfect kind of brown. Do you see right there? It's not too red, which is something that I appreciate. Different shades of mascaras are going to be so on trend this year. Either a pop of color on the lips, a pop of color on the eyelids, a pop of color on the mascara. Not everything together, but a trend is going to be just one pop of color. And that being said, red is going to be huge again this year. It was huge for the holiday season and pre-holiday season as we were entering into fall, but as the year continues, a pop of red, it's another trend that you see very, very strong this year too. So if you don't want to wear something red on your lips, you can do a red bag, a red sweater, red shoes, a red accessory, you name it. And look at my lashes. My gosh, you see these against these? Like, the difference, it's abysmal. Look at that. These lashes to none. My gosh. And the greatest thing about this mascara too is, although it's not a tubing mascara, it's so easy to remove just with some warm water, and that's it. You want separation, length, definition, and volume, leave it to Hermes mascara. This concealer is so hydrating that at times it just looks perhaps a little bit too shiny. So I'm going to go with Givenchy Prise Libre. Tiny amount. Of what I remember, I never saw Hourglass having lip liners. And they finally came with some. They are called the Shape and Sculpt lip liners. Simple as that. They come in many different shades. I went ahead and picked up the shades 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna swatch them. You get a sharpener. I love lip liners that you're able to sharp. This is 01 Expose, a beautiful neutral nude. 02 Flaunt. And by the way, I do have a discount code with Hourglass, and this video is not a sponsor, by the way, and I purchased these lip liners myself. This one is a pinky nude. 03 Tempt. This is more of like a muted, almost cool tone pinky nude. And last 04 Uncover. Okay, this is a warm tone pink. But before I apply lip liner, I really want to try this new Super Satin Lipstick by Makeup by Mario in the shade Bronx Baby, which according to Mario, he wanted to replicate a shade that he remembers his sister wearing when, you know, they live at the Bronx. So, sorry, I was looking to a little bird that is by the wall. So cute. But anyhow, this is the shade. Super pretty. It doesn't really have much of a scent, if anything, a very faint vanilla scent. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's more of a, oh yeah, definitely a pinky nude. And I feel like it will go really well with this lip liner. So 1, 2, 3, the third lip liner by Hourglass. Let's try it first without the lip liner. Oh, I love that. Creamy. It's not like super ultra shiny, but it's a very beautiful formula and a beautiful shade too. I removed the lipstick and I'm gonna line my lips with the new Hourglass lip liner in 03 or 3 Tempt. Super smooth. This lip liner glided like nothing, like so smooth. Going back to that Makeup by Mario lipstick. Okay, my friends, you know that there's no finished look without the fragrance of the day, and I'm going to be Tom Ford Vanilla Thanks. This has been the fragrance that I have been rocking lately. So good, so good. I have a full review on this one, but if you like that marzipan, fluffy doll-like kind of scent, a hint of vanilla, not too much, smooth tonka, just perfection. This, I mean, like, if you love that kind of syrupy but not cloying kind of fragrance, hats off to Tom Ford. This is so good, and the longevity, it's phenomenal. Okay, friends, this is my final look. What do you think? I love all of the products that I tried today. The foundation looks fantastic. It's just so smooth. I don't feel it on my skin. It's like I have nothing on my skin. Obviously, I will have to keep you updated how long wearing it is, but it feels nice, hydrating, but not over hydrating. Just the perfect balance, and it's not moisturizing because it doesn't feel like it's occlusive. It's rather, again, hydrating, very, like, it just meshes with the skin, super lightweight. Like I said, the blushes are perfect. Depends on you whether you want something that has a little bit more of a subtle, like, skin-like effect. Tom Ford. If you want something a little bit more soft matte, then you go with Natasha Denona. That Natasha Denona highlighter within the blush, beautiful, is more of a luminizer. So, I mean, like, leave it to Natasha Denona to do these amazing eyeshadow palettes. This eyeshadow palette, a must have if you didn't want to get the big I need a nude palette. You will not get those mesmerizing true wet eyeshadows that you find on that specific eyeshadow palette, but you're gonna get a very easy, no fuss, you know, something that you can take it for a trip, a staple kind of palette. That mascara from Hermes, I mean, you know, my friends, that I'm in love with that formulation. And yeah, I'm so happy I got it in the brown. The brown is perfect. Is not reddish, is very neutral, is not too cool tone. You can see if you get closer that you have a brown mascara, but more than anything, it is that makes the lashes look more natural, you know, because sometimes black could be a little bit too strong. The lip liners, chef's kiss, and this lipstick, I love the creaminess without being too thick. I mean, one pass, full opacity, Makeup by Mario. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Oh, and I forgot, I was gonna actually put a little bit of this shade. Oh, again, Natasha, put a little mirror. That's my only complaint. I'm just gonna tap a little bit of this shade on my inner corner. And then what can I say of my fragrance of the day? I absolutely love it. Okay, my friends, I would love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these products? How are you liking them? Or you're putting them on your wish list, or you're adding them to cart immediately? And let me know which other new makeup releases you are so excited for. You would like to hear my opinion. You would like me to test them. Let's just continue that conversation in the comment section down below. As always, all the products that I use today, they will be both on the description box below as well as on the YouTube shop. You will see a little line somewhere here that you can tap and you will see the products. Thank you so much for your support if you decide to shop through my links. And again, let's just continue that conversation in the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. It would be incredible if you can please come and follow me both on my Instagram and TikTok. If you like this video, it will help me a ton so we can grow our family. You know what, friends? I really want to get into 100K. Why not? I mean, it has taken me 4 years to 27,000 subscribers. We are a huge family, but we can grow even more. So why not? Let's put it into the universe. Let's make it happen. And that can only happen if you give it a thumbs up, you share it with family and friends. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're going to love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.